Okay, we're here. We're here. We're here. We're here.
We're here.
We're here. Have you got headphones on?
I'm going to put them on.
Get some headphones on. Hello, everybody. We are live from Miami on Worldwide FM right now. It's a Studio Monkey Shoulder Miami special. We are at Technique Records. Mikey, hello. How are you?
Good. How are you doing?
What's it feel like keeping the shop closed while we're all here before the people come in? You don't normally close. So it's 10 o'clock in the morning here, right?
It's 10 o'clock in the morning here, and since it's Miami, we open up at 1.
You open up at 1.
Yeah.
So is this a little bit early for you? Are you normally here at this moment?
No, I'm usually out running right now.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, you've been running about getting a lot of records because I'm telling you, this is an amazing spot. I wasn't sure. I saw some stuff online. I thought this looks good, but you never know until you actually go into the place. When you actually notice that up on the wall, there was some really incredible records, curated records. But you've got all kinds of stuff here. So it's a really good size for a shop. It's one big room, lots of wall space. And yeah, how long have you been here for?
I've been in this location for about 6 years, and I was across the street for about a year and a half, and then in the business overall, over 20 years.
It's been a while. And are you from Miami?
No, I'm from New Orleans.
Right. Oh, okay. It's interesting because I was in Detroit last week and I
Yeah.
kind of felt a connect. I don't know if you will feel a connection between New Orleans and Detroit somehow.
There is, yeah, there definitely is a connection there. Obviously, just being music-based areas.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there's also that lineage in Miami as well.
Yes.
But, New Orleans will always be in my blood.
Yeah, well, I tell you, the music and all your influences are certainly here from Two Live Crew. Behind me, there's like so much like Latin music, which is specific to Miami as well, because there's an industry of artists who would come here from Cuba, from various parts, and that's where they landed and stayed.
That's true.
And they brought the music, and there's this kind of crazy fusion of different like Latin, acid, funk, psychedelic. So we're going to pull a couple of those out.
Yeah.
Hopefully with
Absolutely.
you. We got lots of guests. Thank you so much for having us here.
Oh, please. Thank you for coming.
So the record shop is Technique, in case you're wondering, and the address is 880 Northeast 79th Street, Miami. I don't even know where bit of Miami are we, because when I used to come here, I used to go to Winter Music Conference a lot back in the 90s, and stuff, and we'd all be like on Miami Beach and all that stuff, and I've come to this sort of, I've been here a few times, the Arts District and stuff, and where are we exactly?
So technically, we're what we call the, quote, Upper East Side, even though I don't really like to call it that. But, everything in Miami, especially in the past 2 years, a lot of places essentially have dissipated from, let's say, on the beach to the Arts District in Wynwood. And now there's places that go north, west, even a bit south. So, and that's a way for, at least for a shop like mine, a way to survive, as it were, to keep things moving. So not exactly in the thick, but on the outskirts of the thick, and I like that.
And are there more record shops now than there were, like, say, 10, 15 years ago? Is there a growth?
Absolutely, yeah. And that's extremely important to, not only to the community, but to the shops themselves, because I don't look at these shops as, they're not competitors, We all get along, and there's a lineage between all of us as well. Every shop has its own identity. And, the more the better. I would always say if a shop opened across the street, I'd go bring him a case of beer, high five and whatnot, because that's essentially what you want. What you don't want is an Amazon fulfillment center next to you. That essentially is what we consider not to say the competition, but the enemy.
Okay, I like that. We all have to have that. I'm looking at your collection, and there's a few real deep-looking dance disco tracks, and you were telling me that Arthur Baker has been in here.
Yes, yeah. He lives right up the street. Good guy.
Arthur's here.
And he's here.
Nice. Oh, that's good news. Hello,
He's
Arthur.
right there.
I'm going to get him on the mic before long. Yeah.
Just a really good guy, and he's here right now, so it feels awkward talking about him, but we have a good relationship, had a good relationship with the shop over the years, and, he's been here a couple times DJing, bought some of his records as well, and even that's just a deep dive into, his knowledge of music and what he's been growing up with and what he's played in the past 30 plus years.
Incredible. And I know he's got a book coming out. He's been working on The Rocker's Revenge as well and all kinds of stuff. So we'll chat to him a bit about that later on. And you do performances in here, don't you? So
yes.
So this isn't, so you have DJs, you put bands on as well?
We can. The shop is modular, so everything's on wheels. So this way it's easy to make some room when we need to.
Very nice.
we can do stuff outside as well, because that's my parking lot out there. We were proposed once to do something on the roof, sort of like DJ Khaled style, but I don't know if I'd want to go do that. Right. But it's possible.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, we try to do as much as we can here, obviously, and it's important for us to, listen to the community, to what they would like to see happen. And obviously, if they have ideas that they can execute here, I'm more than willing to open my doors to them.
Amazing. Okay, well, look, I asked you to pull a couple of records out. I'm starting off with this one. This is Coke or Cookie.
I think in Miami we call it Coke.
Okay, and did you say which track? You Turn Me On, or the one after that?
Start with You Turn Me On.
You Turn Me On, brilliant. Thank you so much for letting us use your shop, and enjoy the music here.
All right.
If I could only have you, baby, I'd make love to you every night. If I could only have you, baby, you know I'd keep you satisfied. When you kiss my lips so tenderly, you turn me on, girl. We'd always get it on and kept it going on so strong, girl. Now you say to me something I can't believe. The feeling's gone. I got to have you every morning. I wanna love you every evening. I gotta be with you, girl, every minute of the day. Why won't you be mine? Why won't you be mine? The years have come and passed now, baby, and still you like to make me cry. My love for you just keeps on burning. A love like ours could never die. 'Cause when you kiss my lips so tenderly, you turn me on, girl. We always get it on and kept it going on so strong, girl. And now you say to me something I can't believe. The feeling's gone. I got to have you every morning. I wanna love you every evening. I gotta be with you, girl, every minute of the day. Why won't you be mine? Why won't you be mine? When you kiss my lips so tenderly, you turn me on, girl. We'd always get it on and kept it going on so strong, girl. Now you say to me something I can't believe. The feeling's gone. I got to have you every morning. I wanna love you every evening. with you, girl, every minute of the day. Why won't you be mine? Why won't you be mine? The years have come and passed now, baby, and still you like to make me cry. My love for you just keeps on burning. A love like ours could never die. 'Cause when you kiss my lips so tenderly, you turn me on, girl. We always get it on and keep it going on so strong, girl. And now you said to me something I can't believe. The feeling's gone. I got to have you every morning. I gotta love you every evening. I wanna be with you, girl, every minute of the day. Why won't you be mine? Why won't you be mine?
1, 2, 1, 2.
Yes. We are inside Technique Records. You've just heard the voice of Arthur Baker.
Hey, man.
Wow.
Well, I'm seeing you in person. I listen to your radio show every week in my car, driving around Miami, the way it should be done.
I was just reading about you in the brand new book, which Questlove's just about to release about hip-hop. He's finally done the hip-hop book. And you're bang in the beginning of it, talking about your work with, back in the day. I mean, you know, geez.
Soul Sonic, Bambaataa.
Planet Rock. My God, you're here.
I'm here.
And
Planet Rock, sort of the spiritual home of Planet Rock is Miami. New York and Miami, really. Because the sound of Planet Rock is that booming 808, and Miami is the home of 808, so... my home now too. So
how long have you been here for?
I've been here 6 years full time, but before that, you know, even when I was living in London for like 20 years, I always had a place here, a condo here on the beach. So yeah, I had both. Had a good life, London in the summer and Miami in the winter.
And I was mentioning at the beginning, and when I was playing last night at Dante's, that I remember my early memories of coming here was Winter Music Conference, which was obviously a magical time when all the tribes would come and join up and
it was great.
Celebrate.
It was a really great time.
That has continued in different forms.
Yeah, a little different, but still you can find that vibe here for sure.
What's the best time to come if you're a real music lover and you love club culture, but you also want to hear and see some live bands and get all sorts of
Well, I mean, there's live bands at the North Beach Band Shell all the time.
Yeah.
Great venue. And, I mean, things are going on all the time, other than the summer's pretty dead in Miami.
When is summer in Miami?
Same as anywhere. It just gets hotter here. But I mean, any other time of the year is great. I mean, obviously, over the holidays, it's pretty packed. But any other time is great.
It was great to play records last night, to be back here. By the way, if you've just joined in, we are live. We're live from Technique Records in Miami. We're also streaming, and we're doing a collaboration right now with special community radio collaboration with Miami Community Radio. They're here, they're streaming, they've got the cameras out. I'm going to be doing a bit of filming around town as well a bit later on, so we're going to put some stuff together. Got a bunch of great guests coming up as well. We've got Beth Boone, who's of the Miami Light Project, puts on amazing events, including the Global Cuba Festival. Big Cuban community here.
Yep.
Incredible. I bet, you know, if you want to hear good salsa and timba.
Yeah, I've been making some rumba salsa music with Ivan Moreno and Jose Parla, the artist. We've done a rumba album, which will be coming out in September. Oof. Actually, I was going to send it to you. I thought you might want to put it out. Maybe.
Well, that's another conversation, maybe afterwards. And then we got Kumi, DJ Kumi, who is here from the Rum And Coke Collective. They put on amazing venues, amazing sessions. We're going to talk to him. He's been pulling out some tunes for me, so we're going to do that. Rich Medina's here. He's become another sort of Miami regular, hasn't he?
Well, he moved here. He's a partner at Dante's, so he's living here now.
Amazing energy from him. We got Danay Suarez, who's going to be be passing through, who I worked with in Cuba, and she's moved over to Miami as well in recent times. I think that's it. I mean, it's going to be quite a busy show, but I want to ask you about...
I just sort of bum rushed your show.
Well, I want to ask you about Rocker's Revenge, man. What's going on here?
Been working on a documentary for the last 5 years, and we finally made it. They finally made it over to London and played it at Jazz Cafe like about 3 years ago. It seems like yesterday, but like 2.5 years ago. And the film, we're going to be screening the film at the Montreux Jazz Festival this year. On the July 8th, and I'm going to
give us a little lowdown on Rocker's Revenge. Who were they, and how? I mean, I remember
Rocker's Revenge were two brothers, Donnie Calvin and Dwight Hawks, and Adrian Johnson and Tina B, my ex-wife. So that was the group, and we sort of, after '87, I didn't really have much contact with them, and we reconnected about 5 or 6 years ago, and then we started making music together. Had a track out on Crosstown Rebels called On a Mission, which Francois K did a really cool remix on. And I've been working on the film, and then there was COVID and, everything that followed. But the album is pretty much done, and Martin at Jazz, who I know you know well, he did some mixes, James Herr, Steve Mack, so a lot of UK engineers worked on it. And now we're just sort of getting ready to try to get the film out and the album. But
amazing. Great story.
Yeah.
Arthur, thank you for coming in.
No problem,
for a little period of life, I didn't like you very much because you took Freeze from Southern Freeze to IOU. But then with time...
It was sort of like when I did Springsteen remix and all his fans hated me.
But with time, it's an absolute... uplifting move. It was incredible what you did with that record. I love it more than Southern Freeze almost. So you were way ahead of the game. Always.
For that,
keep going, man. I've got loads of tracks in my Shazam and stuff, which have got Arthur Baker in brackets. So even now when I'm going out, I'm still kind of Shazamming you.
Thank you.
So
all right. Well, great seeing you. And have a great show and a great time in Miami.
Thanks, Arthur.
Okay.
Mountains, nothing new. Lead me to the mountains.
the legend that is Arthur Baker in the place. We're in Technique, live from Miami. I also did some stuff last week, by the way, in Detroit, which is going to be broadcast very soon, some interviews. And Wendell Harrison was incredible, and DJ Andres. In fact, Andres' dad was in a band called Versailles. And I managed to finally, they were a Latin band. He comes from Cuba, his father. And Versailles did a version of Lionel Richie's Lady, a Latin version. He was telling me about it in Detroit last week. And I managed to get a copy yesterday here in Miami. So it all goes around, and we'll play that in another show. Rich Medina's here as well, which is amazing. So you do realise that it's your final day to apply here for our initiative with Studio Monkey Shoulder. If you live in Miami or anywhere in Taiwan or Nigeria or India or the UK, and you've got an idea, you've got some kind of cultural hub or music concept, whether it's setting up a club night, some sort of sessions, new magazine, maybe you want to create a zine, something to do with music which is going to really benefit the culture, develop the art and the community. Well, this is for you. Studio Monkey Shoulder applied to us. I think today's your last day. So get on it. We're going to, we've had lots already, but not that many in the sense of, I don't want to put you off sending in your idea because it's got a shout, and we'll have a little budget, nice budget for you to really get this thing going. Right, we're going to be getting on with our guests in a moment. Going to be talking to Beth Boone. She'll be putting out some records. Actually, we were going to. I asked my guests to bring some music with them, and I thought we might have, like last night. Actually, I thought there's always a chance of AC DJ, some sort of digital output. But last night at Dante's there was nothing. It was just vinyl. Luckily for me. I had lots of records, and here as well. So I've asked my guests if they did bring digital to actually go around the records here in the shop and to pull something out, and Beth has. So we're going to go through her choice and chat a little bit about all the great work she's doing in this town. Here's a track that Mikey pulled out for me. I'm taking this one home.
Antes de ayer, todas esas cosas tú no querías ver. Han pasado 7 meses y me has dado la razón, que el problema que tú tienes es por causa de inflación. Yo quise hablar con tu papá, luego con tu mamá, no conseguí ni su atención a este problema de tu inflación. Hay que darse cuenta que no tiene solución. Tras más tiempo pase, más aumenta la inflación. Yo te he dado mi cariño, yo te di mi corazón. Mira a ver cómo te arreglas a seguir el vacilón. Yo quise hablar con tu papá, luego con tu mamá. No conseguí ni su atención a este problema de tu inflación.
Pildorita, con su barriga tan grande que tiene, como un velo, ya no me deja vacilar. Ofelia, Ofelia está
Yes. Here we are once again live from Miami, from Technique Records. Welcome if you've just tuned in. Big up to Pedro and everyone on Discord and Federico. Okay, so I met you last night, Beth. Hello, how are you doing?
Good morning. I'm very well.
You good?
Yeah,
yeah,
I am.
Very good.
Sleepy.
Are you? So you were there till? Were you? Did you?
Well, I didn't stay till the very end,
No?
but it was pretty great.
No, it was fun to see you, and it was great for me to play there. Actually, I ended up playing a little bit longer than I was meant to. I believe.
It was a historic moment, certainly.
Yeah, I didn't realise that there was. Funnily enough, when you play at Dante's, it's an inside venue, but I didn't imagine until I left the club at the end that there was a party going on outside as well.
Well, I didn't realize that either. It was
Right.
pretty amazing to go out there and hear the music and see all the people having fun in the night air of Miami.
In the night air of Miami. So tell me about yourself. You've been running stuff for many years here. Were you born and brought up here?
I was not born and raised here. I was actually born in Jackson, Mississippi, and I was raised in Washington, D.C.
Right.
And I came to Miami about 29 years ago and never looked back. So for the last 25 years, I've directed a cultural organization here, a nonprofit cultural organization called Miami Light Project. And we commission, produce, present new work by Miami-based artists and artists from around the world across disciplines, dance, music, theater, multimedia, and so forth. So I'm looking forward to telling you a little bit about the artists that we work with here in Miami.
Well, tell
They're
me.
amazing.
Yeah, well, I know you've worked with one that I work with closely, which is Danay Suarez.
Yes, indeed. So, in fact, I'm trying to think if maybe Danay came to my attention, well, really through Edgar Gonzalez, who's a musician and music producer that we both know. He's from Havana, but he lives in New York now. But through Havana Cultura, through that platform, I got to know Danay's work. And so Miami Light Project and Fundarte, a collegial organization, brought her here for our Global Cuba Fest some years ago. I'm going to say maybe around 2017. It was her first concert. It was so good, we brought her back 3 months later.
So, I mean, of course, there's always been this sort of very strange political situation between Cuba and the USA, but in recent times things have changed. Obama changed quite a lot. And so now is there more of an exchange? Is it easy to get into Cuba? Can you do that, or is it still full of like red tape?
I wouldn't call it easy, and it's sort of a never-ending saga.
Yeah.
One of the things I always feel like is important to do is to talk a little bit about the ways in which changes have happened over the years, because people's memories are short, and I think that's particularly true in Miami. But in the very, very early years of a lot of Cuban music coming in here, it was through Debbie Ohanian, she had a venue called Starfish, and she was sort of under the radar bringing brilliant musicians nonstop, and they would come and stay with their families, and you could fly on charter planes at the time. And then some years passed, and my organization got involved in bringing Cuban musicians really because of a law that was put in place that we found to be egregious, and we decided to fight it together with some other organizations. And the ACLU represented us, and we sued Miami-Dade County in federal court, and we won the right to bring Cuban musicians here with our county grants. We could have brought Cuban musicians here, but because we received support from the county, we were prevented from doing so. So anyway, we put the kibosh on that, and that was back in 2000, and ever since then we've launched this program called Global Cuba Fest. We do it annually for the last 17 years with Fundarte, and we bring just like the best Cuban musicians of today to Miami, and we're really proud of that.
And I mean, I haven't been to Cuba for a while, since pre-pandemic, and I was thinking about Cuba a lot during that time, and thinking, how is it there, and how has it affected the country, and how has it affected it artistically? And I wonder, from your perspective, post-pandemic, is there a new wave? Is there something interesting? What's the sort of sense of?
Well, there's a lot to say about that, and a morning doesn't cut it. But things are terrible in Cuba right now, economically speaking. People are hungry. They don't have access to products. The currency is a mess, and so I think that a lot of my friends describe it to me as the same way it was during the Periodo Especial, which was after the fall of the Berlin Wall, and then the subsidies from Russia ended, and so it's a severe economic crisis. And what happens at those times is that people leave any way that they can, and so this is true of musicians and theater artists and engineers. And people are leaving in droves, and so that causes a terrible brain drain in the country. So the benefit to Miami, I suppose, is that we have this influx of exceptional musical artists in particular, I would say, but dancers too. Like, we work with so many dancers now, theater artists who have left, and some of them have the ability to go back and forth, although that's economically challenging. It's sad to me because one wants to live in one's homeland, theoretically. But the benefit, as I said, to us is that we have access to the most extraordinary musicians working today.
So if people go to Cuba, do you go to Cuba yourself?
I do.
So there's the La Fabrica,
Yes.
de Arte,
Yes.
which is still the hub.
Going strong, yes.
Yeah.
Ekis Alfonso is, that I'm sure you know him.
And do you exchange with their work there?
We
or?
have, yes,
Yeah.
in fact, and across disciplines, not just music. So we work with artists here in Miami. Sol Ruiz, I mentioned to you earlier, Sol and the Tribute is an extraordinary Miami band, and she's a great musician. And we just actually commissioned a work from her. It was a rock guaguancó opera, which we premiered at our theater nearby. And it was called Positive Vibration Nation, and we have great hopes that it'll travel around. It was amazing. And she's been to La Fabrica. Some other artists, Alexei Taran and Carla Forte. Alexei is Cuban, Carla is Venezuelan, and they are dance theater artists, and they have taken work to La Fabrica. And we continue to work with Cuban musicians all the time. Cuban musicians in particular, they're sort of travel, I would say, more frequently as musicians do, more so than dance or theater artists.
Okay, so I'm a foreigner. I'm coming into Miami. I'm having a break. I want to check out some culture. I know where the dance clubs are. I know where the after hours clubs are. Where do I go and get really good Latin, world music, Cuban music? Where do I go?
There are a couple of options. The first thing that I want to talk about is the band shell, which Arthur mentioned earlier, the Miami Beach Band Shell, which is run by the Rhythm Foundation, an extraordinary not-for-profit cultural organization that really focuses on music, and they knock it out of the ballpark every single day. The venue is beautiful. It's out of doors. It couldn't get more Miami. It's palm trees and nice breezes and all that. So that's a great venue for seeing live music. And then more clubs. There's a place called Neme, which is on Coral Way. I don't know if you have heard of it or if you have time to go there, but all of these musicians that I'm talking about that are, leaving in Cuba and arriving here, they're all playing there. It's extraordinary. It's a restaurant that also kind of functions like a small, intimate music spot. There's a place called Shah in Wynwood, which has great live music. I would say those two spots are pretty great, those three.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, we're going to have to move on. But Beth, thank you so much. It's been brilliant chatting to you.
Thank you.
Good luck with all your projects. Global Cuba Fest. When is that happening?
Well, it happens in March every year and across the city. And next year we're going to bring Alain Perez will be a sort of our headliner. And we've presented Danay and Danay Suarez, who I think you said she's coming in.
I believe she's popping in.
Yeah, so we presented her in the program before, and
Great.
many artists.
Good. Well, look, you pulled something out which is kind of out of this conversation
Totally.
in a way, but equally it's your roots as well. So you've got Lebanese.
I am Lebanese on my mother's side of the family, and it just so happens that we just hosted some artists from France, one of whom is of Lebanese descent here, and she introduced me to her husband, who's a musician and music producer, and he gifted me this album. And so when you told me to bring some vinyl, my son has all of the greatest hip-hop albums of all time on his wall, but it's like a museum. I can't take those albums down.
Right.
So I brought you the only vinyl that I had, which is this album. So we're going to hear it together for the first time.
Let's do it.
It's Ashkara, I believe, is the name of it, if I'm saying it right. And it's Debke, which is folkloric music.
Amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
So here we are once again, coming from Technique Records in Miami. In fact, after the show, I'm going to be heading down to Ball and Chain with Rich Medina. You're going to take me there, right?
Indeed.
Yes. Welcome to your own. Oh, what a surprise! I saw Arthur Baker suddenly popping in from the outside world. He lives here.
Man.
You live here. You've been living here for a while.
Been here 3 years now.
3 years.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Thanks,
on
man.
Dante's
Thank you.
Hi-Fi.
Thank you.
It's been an amazing project, hasn't it?
It's been unbelievable.
Yeah.
For me, for the city, for
Yeah.
the music lovers in Miami, it's been really something special.
What was Miami before that for you, as someone who's been DJing, producing, traveling around the world for the last 25 years as a DJ? Where was Miami in your kind of, when you looked at sort of places to play at, where did it fit?
Miami was one of 7 or 8 power markets for me in the States that I was in all the time, particularly around the times of Art Basel, Winter Music Conference, which turned into Miami Music Week when Ultra changed. And funny enough, my current business partners at Dante's, Sven Voglin and Alan Drummond, they own Coyo Taco, 1-800-Lucky, they own the Mezcalista, Serena Rooftop, and I was one of the DJs that played opening nights on all of those places. So it's kind of like a logical succession of moves to end up as partners with them. It's a blessing.
Blessing. You know? I mean, what was interesting for me when I was in Detroit last week was it was obviously a place that's given us so much music and continues to give us so much incredible forward-thinking music. But actually, when it comes to club culture, there isn't a lot of it. It's like very DIY. There's no sort of network. It's a difficult place to find unless you're lucky, and I was able to play at Spotlight. But it doesn't really exist. And here in Miami, whenever we'd come here for winter music, and over the years I'd come here, there's always some sort of inner scene, right? Club culture exists here.
For sure.
And where does that compare to New York or LA or Chicago?
I think Miami is highly competitive with most of the cities around the United States that are notorious for club culture because it's Vegas with a beach. You know, I mean, who doesn't want to be in the sun on the edge of the ocean? So just geographically, Miami is drawing bodies automatically. And then the way the city was built, the people that brought the city into play. I mean, we've all seen Cocaine Cowboys. We all know the history of Miami and its relationship with Cuba. And, you know, celebration and partying was an enormous part of the build of the city. So that tradition is really carried on. And you can blame a little bit on the weather. You can blame a little bit on the culture.
Can I question you about last night? Because we both played together and it was brilliant. And fun enough, on Saturday night, there was someone wearing a great cowboy hat underneath a disco ball at the Good Room when I was at. And I was like, this is what it's all about. But yesterday, there was it's like the US Navy walked in.
Yeah.
And what's that? Is that normal? There was a bunch of people in uniform.
I think I said thank you for your service about 50 times last night.
So it was a good look, though. I kind of liked it.
It was great. I mean, I think one of the officers told me that they were recommended to come there as something that would be an alternative to regular club life. And one of the guys was actually a record collector. He was like telling me all these stories about his record collection. I'm looking at this guy in full military garb, head to toe. He's got his stripes on and everything, and he's telling me about like Jamiroquai records. I'm like, this is bugged out.
But it's interesting because actually, if you think about the sort of the military in America, so many jazz musicians went through the military service anyway. So you're always hearing this kind of strange connection.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't really get that in the UK. I haven't come across, you know, but possibly they exist. Anyway, listen, Rich, thank you so much. We're going to be running about today together, right? And there's one record yesterday that I played, and you said you needed it, and so I'm not going to give you it, but I think this is the one that you enjoyed, so I'll play this one for you. Rich Medina in Miami.
Saravá, Seara de Oxalá, saravá, todo o povo de Aruanda, saravá, 7 encruzilhadas, ele é verdadeiro rei da Umbanda.
Saravá, Seara de Oxalá, povo de Aruanda, saravá, 7 encruzilhadas. Ele é verdadeiro rei da Umbanda.
Todo saravá, com fervor no coração, invocando a Oxalá e pedindo proteção.
Saravá, Xangô, Oxó, saravá, Xangô, Oxó, saravá, Xangô, Oxó, saravá, Xangô, Oxó,
saravá, seara de Oxalá. Saravá, todo o povo de Aruanda. Saravá, 7 encruzilhadas. Ele é verdadeiro rei da Umbanda.
saravá, seara de Oxalá. Saravá, todo o povo de Aruanda. Saravá, 7 encruzilhadas. Ele é verdadeiro rei da Umbanda.
Todo guia protetor vem à terra trabalhar. Eles têm uma missão, a Quimbanda derrotar.
Saravá, Xangô, Oxó, 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 saravá.
Bésame, amor mío, dame un beso nada más. Déjame sentir tus labios, de tu boca preciosa quisiera libar el dulzor. Ángel de mi corazón, cuéntame mi vida, qué es lo que te hace feliz. Pues dispuesto yo me encuentro a ofrecer y entregar mi razón de existir. Yo quiero hacerte feliz. Déjame quererte con frenesí. Quiero yo adorarte, vivir la vida por ti. Si no es suficiente lo que te ofrezco, mi amor, dímelo, ángel mío. Pero no me causes dolor y bésame mi vida. Dame un beso nada más. Déjame sentir tus labios, que en tu boca preciosa quisiera libar el dulzor. Ángel de mi corazón, ángel de mi corazón, ángel de mi corazón. Cuéntame a mí, yo quiero hacerte feliz. Déjame a mí, déjame darte mi amor. Ay.
Okay, this is a record from a local record. They're called the Judge's Nephews. But what I like about this record is it's a Miami record, but it's got that track in 2 different languages. So that was the Spanish version. No, that's the wrong one. Hang on, I've just flipped the record over to. So it's kind of random, but yes, I think this is a British English version of it, English song. Have a listen.
Baby, 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 love you for the rest, for the rest, for the rest, for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you please stay by me? I have thought a lot about you. Oh, my, oh, think I'm going out of my mind. Oh, you look so good to me, babe. Just to be by your side make me feel so fine. Won't you please stay by me? Whenever you hold me, oh, I feel so good inside. Whenever you kiss me, I can see the light. Whenever you're close to me, darling, I can see heavenly skies. Stay by me, stay by me, stay by me, baby. Honey, for the rest of your life. So baby, 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 won't you please let me take you by the hand. Take my hand. Let me be the one to love you for the rest, for the rest, for the rest, for the rest of your life. Oh, won't you please stay by me? Oh, won't you please stay by me? Oh, won't you please stay by me? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, mercy. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Stay by me. Oh, baby. Lord, stay by me, yeah. Lord have mercy. Stay by me. Stay by me.
Isn't that great? I love it. That's a really nice little tune. I'm really glad with that one. The Judge's Nephews. What a name. Kumi, do you know anything about Cat Records? No, he doesn't. Okay, we're going to talk to Kumi. I'm going sort of into sort of a far. We're talking 70s soul, but yeah, there's some notable people who lived in Miami and grew up in Miami. You got Betty Wright, of course. You got Willis Jackson, some great jazz musicians. Gretchen Moncoeur III, he was from here. So many, and there was one label from Miami called Cat Records, who put out some heavy records. And one of my favourite artists is an artist called Little Beaver Hale, Willie Beaver Hale, and so this is a record I'm going to play right now. Before we get into talking to DJ Kumi about all the work that he's doing here in Miami, I think this is it's the right vibe on this tune. Little Beaver, Party Down.
Hey, baby. Come on down. You don't have to be shy. We're just partying down. Yeah, we're gonna have big fun. Yeah, you can bring all your friends.
good. We got Sam Stewart here as well, helping us out and doing all the tech, making sure that we're broadcasting. And big up as well to Miami Community Radio. We're streaming live there as well. And don't forget, it's the last day to apply Studio Monkey Shoulder, brand new grassroots music initiative. I met someone yesterday who was a documentarian. He's like documenting emerging culture. Yeah, big up to you. Still enough time. So yes, we are about to. In fact, let's. Kumi, introduce this next record because I've never seen this before. It's got a fascinating sleeve.
Yes. This next record is called "Song for You" by an artist named Popcorn, from a very obscure label from Miami called Chanel Records. Yeah, from the city of Opelika.
Nothing to do with the fashion brand.
No.
Right. So just Chanel.
Chanel.
Wow. Okay. That's nice. Well, we're going to play it, and then we're going to chat to you.
Absolutely.
About what you've been up to.
Absolutely.
How long have you been doing stuff here in the city?
Oh, man. Since for over 10 years.
Oh, okay. There's a lot to talk
over
about.
Over 15 years.
Man
Oh yeah, this is a tune. It reminds me, his voice is very, very Keith Wilder, I feel, from Heatwave.
Yes, it reminds me.
That's a deep one. I did not know this. Thank you for...
Yeah, my friend Raul over here was saying it's from the Black Album or something like that. From Heatwave?
Maybe, yeah.
One that you can do too. I made this song for you.
So, Kumi, how often do you go down to Dante's? Do you play there yourself?
I play there once a month with my collective Rum And Coke Miami. The fourth Sunday of every month, we play music from Latin America, Africa, and the Caribbean, spanning from the 60s to the mid-80s. Everything that surrounds that diaspora musically, we pretty much dive into. So, yeah.
I mean, I've been sort of getting a lot in recent years of music from Barbados and Trinidad, and there's a whole load of unearthed gems.
Oh, yeah.
I feel they're probably kind of...
Belize, too.
Belize,
really
right.
Good stuff.
You know what? Panama. Yeah. Anyway, we'll get into it. You're still digging some tunes. I'm going to play this one here, which I was really hoping to play yesterday, but I never got round to it.
Nice.
This is a tune. We've got DJ Kumi here. He hosts a weekly Brainville Arts show on WDNA Community Radio.
Yes, sir.
How's radio here? People listen a
lot. Oh, absolutely.
People in the car. It's a car city as well. People
absolutely.
On the beach, they tune in.
People always on the radio listening.
Yeah.
People at home or driving around in the car. People always listening.
Radio's still important. It hasn't been taken over by the algorithm.
Not in Miami.
No, not in Miami.
Thankfully.
Yeah. So again, where were you? Started life? Where were you born?
I was born on the Atlantic coast of Nicaragua.
Right.
A place called Bluefields, Nicaragua. Yeah. It was an old British colony. So just like Belize, we speak a lot of English there.
And how did you find yourself here?
Well, me and my family escaped the whole Sandinista revolution in '79, and we moved to Missouri, where my parents continued their education. And I stayed there till I was about 14 and then moved here.
And when did the music bug come?
I was about 5.
Right.
6.
Did you ever have to do a normal job?
not in a long time, thank God.
Okay.
Thank God. I've been DJing, thankfully, for over 15 years, and it's been holding me down, and I'm grateful for that.
And talking to Rich and Arthur and just sort of finding out how the scene is active, lots of stuff, lots of opportunity, lots of people coming through, lots of inspiration.
Absolutely. In the music scene, Miami is just an explosion of music because of all the cultures that are tied into the city. You can't help but, get a diverse array of music and a lot of crossover music. It's really incredible, very unique.
Do you get a thing where the DJ culture and the live music culture, do they come together at any point?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We a lot of times we'll open or close for some of our favorite musicians, or just fuse the sounds together.
Yeah.
We do that a lot. I know Spam does that a lot.
Yeah. Tell me about Rum and Coke and what you're doing there with the parties.
Well, Rum, like I said before, Rum and Coke is a collective where we play music from Latin America, just tropical music from the 60s to the mid 80s. And we've been doing our parties since about 2013.
So no drum machines?
No drum machines, just
right.
all vinyl, all tropical sounds.
Uh-huh.
All beautiful vintage tropical sounds.
And where are you finding all that stuff? That you just built it up over the years?
We just hunt everywhere for it.
Yeah.
But we definitely support our local record stores. I find a lot of my stuff here at Technique.
Yeah, okay. Well, we found one record which we'll play.
Yes.
And this is making me think, actually, as we're doing this, to a friend of ours who passed recently elsewhere, Edo, Sean, who was really an important person in sort of collecting and connecting people through music,
Very
like
nice.
you guys are doing. Tell us about this record that you've pulled out.
This record is from Dimensión Latina from Venezuela on Top Hit Records. I believe this was recorded in 1975. And the tune you're going to play, this is Tata Libaba, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yes, I believe so, on side A, fourth song.
Let's see if we got it right.
All right.
Allá en el barco el inglés, oye mamá, me puse a cantar así, recordándole a mi patria y cantándole a mi país, recordándole a mi patria y cantándole a mi país, caballero. Allá en el barco el inglés, oye mamá, me puse a cantar así, recordándole a mi patria y cantándole a mi país, recordándole a mi patria y cantándole a mi país. Tatalibaba mi cubali, dice, Tatalibaba mi cubali, dice, Tatalibaba mi cubali, dice, oh no mi cubali. De alelí dice, tumbao el sencillo caballero y dice nana, azuquita ven dulce te toca y dice, Tatalibaba mi cubali, Tatalibaba me llama y yo quiero gozar, Tatalibaba mi cubali, oye mira que mi ritmo te va a enseñar.
Oh, this is a good one. So this is local, I believe, from a group called Opus. Opus. We change our name, but not our salsa. Love that. Yeah, West 28th Street. Hialeah, Florida. Hialeah. Well, this has gone real fast. We got half an hour to go. Danay Suarez just arrived, which is brilliant. So we can chat a little bit about what's been happening with her over the since I last saw her. It's quite a while ago now. Do you remember this?
Yeah. I remember, many years ago.
Yeah.
Nice memories.
How long ago was it?
13 years.
It's a while, isn't it?
Yeah,
Oh,
at
wow.
Havana. The studio doesn't work anymore.
No, at Graham.
Yeah, Graham.
Wow. That was one of the most amazing days of my life.
Yeah,
Thank you so much.
For me too. You
Yeah.
discovered me at Havana.
Well, I
So-
did. I didn't, but I was introduced to you in Havana on that first trip. But then we went into the studio. We had to make a record in like 4 or 5 days, and then we had a bit of spare time at the half day.
We
And this is-
created on it.
Yeah.
So
This is directed. This was one take.
one take.
Yeah. With do you remember
Amazing.
do you remember the band?
Yeah, Roberto Fonseca on piano, Omar Gonzalez on bass, Ramses Rodriguez
Incredible.
on drums.
Yeah. Where is he? Is he around? Is he playing with someone these days? Is he?
Fonseca?
No, Ramses.
Yes, he's in California.
Oh, he's in California. Yeah.
Playing a lot.
He's playing a lot. Danay Suarez. Wonderful. So good to see you.
I'm so glad to see you
Yeah.
again. I'm so happy to see you here in Miami.
Is this your home?
Yeah, my home base right now.
Yeah. How long have you been here for?
Well, I'm citizen.
You're
So
yeah. So you came here and stayed here, or did you go somewhere else first of all in the States? Straight to Miami.
We keep our home in Cuba, but
Yeah.
we stay here.
Amazing. And you signed a deal with Universal. You've made 2, 3 albums?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's it going?
No, the point right now, the good thing is to be independent because you can express yourself, 316. So that's very good to make relationships, and then to go by yourself is cool too.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And are you enjoying like living and being the artist? Is this the dream? Are you sort of living your dream? Where are you at in your sort of creative process at the moment?
Yeah, right now because I know about artist needs. What I'm doing to myself, I extended to another artist. We have a venue right here in Miami. The name is Ark For Art. And we make concerts, galleries, and we are living the dream and the purpose too. Because for me, art without purpose is just decoration.
Yeah,
So-
okay. So the purpose is there.
Yeah.
You feel strong. Are you traveling?
That's right.
Are you traveling around the country? Are you sort of touring your band? What is your band at the moment? The Danay Suarez band.
My husband, which is a great producer and pianist, Jesus Pupo is here.
Yeah.
Yes, right here. And we have in the bass different musicians, depend because I have a different kind of, projects. And we're touring a lot from Latin America. Colombia, we have a lot of fans, Colombia, Chile, Mexico, and we hope to go back to London soon with you.
It's about time, isn't it? It's
Or
about
set.
yeah,
in
well, you've done
France.
that before. The thing
Yeah.
about Danay is that what strikes me about you, of course, you've got an amazing voice and you just tap into the spirit. So
thank you.
incredible. But you are a great rapper. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
rapping anymore, a little bit, but when you freestyle,
Yeah, you have a beat.
well, I can find one. I've only got a little bit of jazz. But I tell you what, I mean, let's just play a bit of jazz and see how you feel, and then maybe we find a beat for you.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
You can go on this one as well if you want.
Okay. Dice ya, te voy a hacer un cuento para que lo interpretes. De la era de los vicios, tú eres un juguete, eres un número igualito que el de las prisiones. Quien tiene el control remoto de tus emociones. Ya no haces canciones por inspiraciones. Eres un fraude en las elecciones. Eres la guataca de los guatacones. Eres la butaca de las millones de razones que dan valor a mis canciones. No eres caliente ni eres frío. Eres un link que lleva al vacío. Eres el tibio mío. No te doy clip porque tu película es demasiado rara. Cada vez alaba más a un mundo caído donde no van a caer los niños míos. El tamaño que tengo no me lo han dado. Todos los que piensan que están rankeados, lo único que tienen que están financiados. Todas las letras suyas se la han pagado para estar coreado como el rap coreano y hicieron pacto con el diablo, pero yo soy libre como Pablo y mi calibre no te hace bam bam, te hace sabio. Cuento para que lo interpretes de la era de los vicios, tú eres como un juguete, número igualito que el de las prisiones, quien tiene control remoto de tus emociones. Dice, mira, vine a redimir la pista, esto es zona santa, nací en Buena Vista, el diablo los tiene entre cerveza, los tiene arrebatados y los tiene de activista, y tú, creyéndote del voltaje, te coge a género para darte mensaje, y los enfermos sexuales pasan hambre, te voy a dar clases sin desnudarme, y tú te crees que vengo sola, provengo de lo eterno donde no hay hora, hasta mi secadora de pelo impresiona la tiniebla, y mi flow y mi espíritu no es de esta tierra, y tú dando plomo, yo sanando un enfermo con ilusión, evangelizando todo tu familión, para que no se estrellen en tu mismo avión. Yo vine a armar una revolución, yo vine a armar una revolución, yo vine a armar una revolución, vine a armar una revolución. Cuando explica, no te explica y te complica, como un rollo de película que nunca se revela, como un carro sin matrícula en medio de la carretera. Esta es la nueva era, paga lo que suena aunque te quema, con la hip hop, con criptomoneda, aquí con jazz, no tiradera, aquí con disco, vieja escuela, aquí floteando, floceando, floceando en la escena. I remember those good times.
Yeah, Danay Suarez. Thank you so much.
You did it again.
It's good to see you again, right?
Yeah.
I'll see you in London very soon.
Sí.
Thank you, gracias.
Thank you all. Love you, Yael.
So sort of slowly, the shop started just getting completely transfixed there by Danay. Amazing stuff. It's not even open yet, but people who've managed to sort of creep in are giving us great energy. Danay Suarez, absolutely unbelievable. She has albums out, of course, and continues to release amazing music. And thank you to all our guests who've been here this morning here in Miami, late afternoon in the UK. It's our final day of the Studio Monkey Shoulder applications today. And it's our first US location, Miami, as part of the initiative. We're also working around the music of Nigeria, India, Taiwan, and the UK too. So if you go to Monkey Shoulder Worldwide FM link, you'll find how to apply and get stuck in if you've got an idea for cultural exchange, some sort of community music idea. If you want to set up an online radio station, you've got a great idea for it, apply. You might get, we got some money, 10k in each location, so you know what to do. And the most exciting thing actually when you apply, and if you can get through and we pick, we're going to be filming you creating some great content and broadcasting it here on Worldwide FM. It's all happening. Good one. So thank you very much to all my guests today. Beth Boone, brilliant. DJ Kumi, Mikey of this brilliant record store, Technique Records. Big up to Rich Medina. So good to have you. Arthur Baker, special guest. We've had some stars here today. It's been amazing. Rich Medina and Danay, everybody. You're all stars. And by the way, I'm back on the radio tomorrow. I've got a special guest, Jez Nelson, going back in time, talking about jazz on the radio in the UK, pirate days all the way through. He, of course, was the host of Jazz on 3 and Jazz in the Round, which continues to be a brilliant event at the Cockpit Theatre. So yeah, tune in tomorrow morning, regular time, 8 till midday. So this is my last day here in Miami. I'm going to be coming home. But before I do that, I'm going to do some traveling. I'm going to go and explore with Rich Medina. We're going to be filming some stuff which will be up soon. I'm going to go down to Ball and Chain, one of the first important venues for black artists to play here in this city. So I'm really interested in finding out and going down there. We're also going to go to the Jolene Sound Room, which everyone's talking to me about. Going to get some food, hopefully. I'm going to finish off with a couple of tracks, but one track I played last night at Dante's. You know when you hear a track and you go to bed and then you sort of end up sort of singing it in your sleep, that one. Kind of in the morning you're like, what was that song? So I thought I'm going to, it woke me up as I was singing it in my sleep at about 4 in the morning. I'll play that tomorrow. So I'm about to play that for you. Danay, amazing. Where are you? Thank you so much. That was brilliant. Really great. Where's Mikey? Yeah, thank you. Have you pulled some tunes out for me? Yeah, he's going to pull some tunes out. I need some fast track curation. Budget's quite low though. Oh, the record's ended. Okay, let's go. Thank you to everyone who's been in the shop and the store and been giving us those fine energies today.
When I needed some
Thanks again. Thank you, Anna. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Dave. Thank you, all the crew from the UK. Eden, Magdalena, Sam. Thank you everyone here in the store. Technique Records, Worldwide FM from Miami. Until the next time.